Durham dominate with Dickson 100. Durham dug in ever so well against Sussex to earn themselves the draw last time out, something the pairs were unable to manage, defiant in their last innings, but ultimately vanquished by Notts at Trent Bridge, who'd at least been forced to bat again. The visitors winless, the hosts 2 points behind them in the table, an intriguing clash at New Road. Durham won the toss and elected to start the match with the bat, and for much of the first session of play they got their side off to a decent start. Both openers Dickson and Lees headed into this one on the back of match-saving hundreds. They'd put on 55 together when Lees fell to the pair's most potent performer last week, Ed Barnard, stumps rattled, out for 27. Dickson remained and was now with Keegan Petersen, and the pair's solitary breakthrough quickly disappeared in the rear-view mirror. With a calm single off Josh Baker, Dickson was up to 50 off 99 balls, and Durham were just one run away from three figures, which they brought up before the break. The score at lunch, 100 for 1, the first session, Durham's. Dickson picked up where he'd left off after the break, the second wicket worth 50 after lunch when he worked Finch through the leg side for 4. And there was little to concern them. 150 was soon on the board, and in emphatic fashion too. Dickson dancing down, 6 of the best for the opener. And a similar shot, this one skipped off the turf before moving beyond the boundary, took their stand to 100 runs. Durham were dominating the session, and it showed. Petersen followed Dickson to 50 with a single off Baker. That's as far as he'd make it though. Gibbon with his first LV County Championship wicket on debut. Borthwick stayed with Dickson through to tea, a second consecutive 100 in the opener's sights. He just needed one more after the break. Sitting unbeaten on 99 over lunch can't be a comfortable feeling, so the relief was clear when Dickson went to his third century of the season with his 16th boundary. It was 100 and out. Barnard got his own back. Pollock with the grab after a bit of extra bounce did the trick. Bedingham joined his captain in the middle and watched on as Borthwick took them beyond 250 with a boundary off Baker, and then to his half-century scored off 68 balls and reached with a single off Finch. Bedingham sealed a 50 partnership, a single off Azhar Ali enough after less than 40 minutes together in the middle. And they were still together when Bedingham cut Leach to the offside boundary. 300 runs on the board now, Durham steaming their way towards the close of play. Bedingham took 67 balls to bring up his half-century. More delight for Durham before the day was done. And they reached the close, still unbeaten. Borthwick on 80, Bedingham on 69, and the score 339 for 3. Durham have earned themselves some freedom on day 2, largely thanks to Dickson's top order ton. The pairs need wickets though, and fast, if they're to hold the visitors back. But on the evidence of the first day, that looks easier said than done.